My dreams come true.
Yo, what's up, y'all? We are here. Another episode of Unlicensed Advice with JD Witherspoon. And today we have the amazing, funny, well-known, just met, but it's been years, Reem Edan.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yes.
There it is.
Because I'm not a dumb American. I'm not going to throw an Edan on that thing. I don't even know which camera I'm looking into. You see what I'm doing? It's too much work.
I was like, yes.
Yes. Welcome. Reem is here. We've got your questions. We appreciate you for sending them. And I think we're going to get right into it and give this advice that is unlicensed, because if it was licensed, we might get sued. Do you want to do the honors? You're the guest.
Oh, please.
Yeah. Well, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, that's a
wow.
long one. Jesus Christ.
I know. Okay. I've lived in the same town my whole life, and lately I've been feeling stuck. I feel like nobody's grown up at all since high school, and every time I go out, I see the same people. I'm in my late 20s, and I kind of want to just pack up and leave, but I have no idea where to even go. How do you even know when it's actually time to leave and take the risk?
That's actually a very well asked question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What do you think on that?
I think you should go to Burning Man and figure it out from there.
Ayahuasca?
This isn't for us. This is for drugs.
You need drugs. That's actually interesting. They said that they feel like they are
stuck.
They are stuck in their life. They're in a rut. They're feeling like they peaked in high school. I would assume, because they're in the same hometown.
Same hometown, in their late 20s. They just want to pick up and leave, but they don't know where to go. I mean, I feel like the fact that you wrote a 6-paragraph request is kind of like the indication that it's time to go.
Yeah.
Right? You just need a little bit of encouragement.
Or the indication that you should just get a better job in your city and just deal with it. I don't know. If you don't know where to go, that's fascinating, because you just got to do something. You got to take a risk. Come to LA and be homeless with us.
Oh my God.
That's what we're doing. Do comedy. Let me not get random people into doing comedy.
Yeah, please do not solicit other people to just be comedians, because apparently everyone can do it.
No, I don't like that.
Everyone today is a comedian. Everyone who's like an OnlyFans person is suddenly like, I tell jokes.
Beautiful. Let's segue into this, because it's way more interesting than that silly comment. So I don't like that stand-up comedy is one of those open-ended art forms for people, because stand-up comedy is the one thing where if you failed at anything in life, you can always go become a comic, at just like, in the sense of like, there's no barrier to entry. Yeah. Which, I get it. If that's what you want to do, not a big deal. I just don't like people who come in and like disrespect the art form and just do it for the hell of doing it. Like, if you actually have the passion to learn and get better and, grow with time, that's awesome. Yeah. I'm not mad at you either if you want to just make money. Yeah. I get it. I know, because I got friends who are YouTubers who are on tour right now for some reason. And that's interesting. Whatever.
Doesn't YouTube already reach the entire world?
Yeah, but now, but it's easier to reach people who are willing to like throw money at merch in person.
That's
I
true.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like I understand it from the perspective of, because at the end of the day, it's not usually their faults. The people who do randomly do it. Yeah. They do it because someone knows that they have enough influence to fill a room. Yeah. So it's like an agent. It's like an agent or manager or somebody who wants to get their 10% cut commission, and nothing against them. I guess, they got to do their job, but they go and they'll be like, it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't like people who peer pressure others into getting into avenues that they never planned on getting on. Yeah. Or 100%. Getting in. Yeah. Just because they're like, hey, you're kind of popular. Yeah. I heard the Improv sits 300 something, and you, how many followers? Yeah. 2 bajillion?
But you're assuming they're coming in at a high level. There's like, my bone to pick is with people who are just saying, I think I'm funny. Everyone says I should do stand up, and therefore I can do stand up. And then they just like eat shit.
Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah. I'd rather you do that route and eat shit and get humbled than be popular, eat shit, and still get praise.
Yeah. As long as you're eating shit.
Really. Yeah. As long as you're eating shit, because that's what we had to do. Yeah. That's my thing. No, because, I always think you know what it is? I think it's funny when they probably bring those types of conversations to us. And
what do you mean?
Like, we already do it enough.
Oh, yeah.
So it's almost like they want us to validate them taking that leap.
Yeah.
Because they're like, well, you do it and you're like really good. So like, what do you think?
Yeah,
and it's like, I don't give a fuck if you do it.
100%.
I was like, if that's the case, then yeah, go bomb on stage and enjoy the feeling of rejection. It's cool.
It's fun.
Or be hilarious. You might be some sort of savant. Maybe you're the next Dave Chappelle or whoever it is. If you are that funny, go. I don't mind it.
I don't know if I'm like a comedy connoisseur or like maybe I'm just saying this to feel self-important, but I think it takes a little bit. Like you can learn comedy, but like some of us are just funny people. Like, and there's a difference. So whenever I tell people I'm like a comic, they're like, oh my God, like, I've always wanted to try like comedy, or I've always like been told that I'm really funny. Yeah. Everyone says I should be a comedian, and they're usually the fucking worst human I've ever met in my life. So I'm like, is it me?
Everyone's been lying to them because they're narcissists.
Yeah. Like, go ahead, say a joke.
No, well, I listen. I don't want to deter people from being comedians.
Go home.
Go home. Well, it's just one of those things where it's like I don't like people playing around with comedy the way that they're like, I think I'm gonna buy a trampoline today. That's how they talk about it. It's like, I think I'll take a badminton. Like, it's just weird.
Honestly, it's like if you want to just like try something on a whim, be a DJ. The world needs more of those.
It seemed, well, listen, it seemed like anybody could be a DJ.
That's true.
You just bam, bam, bam. Now, I don't know. I say that because I used to DJ when I was in high school.
Did you really?
College, yeah.
Oh
but I knew what I was doing. Like, I got turntables when I was like 13. Learned how to scratch and everything.
What's your music?
I called myself DJ JD because my name is JD, and I just look. Shut up, everyone.
How did you think of this?
That's it. But look, you got to look at the logo. The logo, I would like.
What is it called? The mammogram?
Yeah.
No, it's not a mammogram. That's when they.
Yeah, it was a mammogram. Titties, right? Is that? No, I'm just kidding. No, anagram. Is that what it's called?
It's a
ampersand.
No. Anagram.
I told you.
Anagram.
Titties. I'm just kidding. Oh, listen. No, yeah. So it was just DJ.
DJ mammogram.
I know.
So good.
It was DJ and then dash and then it was JD. So it was just like flip.
It's cute. I love it.
Honestly, I don't think I got far enough to have anyone call me by name. I was just like getting booked for local parties and events of like friends and family.
So you've always been a performer
to a degree, and then I DJ'd like in college. Like I got some actual legit gigs and actually did a club or two.
Oh, cool!
And I was like, oh, a club. This is interesting. I had to like keep the music going all night.
When you were DJing, would you like get on the mic and say things?
If I needed to, I think it's like one of those things where it's like I don't want to be an annoying DJ who's like, yeah, coming up. Ladies, come on down.
Do you think in 2025 they've adjusted the like ladies to be like, and where are my
fellas?
Theys?
Oh yeah. However you identify, get on down here. No, that's actually very funny. In LA, they probably would care enough to do that. I don't think they do that.
Is Ladies' Night abolished now? Is it gender fluid Fridays?
Listen, all I know is that I see too many red pill men asking women what's a woman, and I hate those videos.
Oh my God,
those videos are annoying as shit.
That's so fun.
It's just dumb. So if a DJ were to say that, are you even ladies here? Like, that's crazy. Also, don't cancel me for this weird ass tangent we're on.
This next song is brought to you by Tampax. But you didn't say funny things while you DJ'd? Because I feel like that would be a nice like entry point to comedy.
Well, no, absolutely not. No, I think it's one of those things where my DJ brain was like, I need to make sure the music is good. I don't think I was even doing comedy at that point.
No.
I think, but now probably wouldn't want to combine the two. That seems.
That's a great business idea because you have DJs and you have comics.
You probably get more stage time.
DJ comic, yeah, it'd be great
for sure. I'm trying to think. It was fun. I was just into music. I was not music. I was into like the skill of DJing.
Yeah.
Not just playing music and mixing it. I like to actually like, I don't know, like beat per minute progression and keeping like mixing songs on the same beat, but having like the, what do you call it? The
mammogram.
That, but no, the instrumental versus the, what is that thing where it's just the voice? Anybody in the room?
Vocals.
Yes, but there's a word for it that I'm forgetting.
Chorus? Yeah, it might be chorus.
Oh my gosh, what is that word where it's like acapella? That right? Isn't that it? Acapella and the instrumental, and then mixing like two different songs. I just remember that was the thing I was into.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun. But no, I mean, I would have a microphone, but it would be just for announcements.
Yeah.
It would be like, all right, y'all, we're about to shut down and I'm getting paid in 20 minutes. I'll see you later. I remember I shut down this older person's party and they were so mad at me because
Really?
I was like, guys, I'm booked till 10. And they were like, come on, man, just keep going. We having a good time. I was like, y'all not paying me for it more than this good time. I need, like, unless you're going to like front me some money, I'm not sticking around for another 2 hours just because you guys want to hear Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like, what are we talking about?
Oh my God, my favorite DJ announcement, I just had a flashback memory, was I think this was in Denver, and they like cut the music and they're like, did anybody lose a weave? If you lost your weave, please come to the DJ booth to retrieve it. I was like, how do you not know you've lost your weave?
You're just having a good ass time on that dance floor, baby. You can't. Who knows? I have no idea. That's hilarious. I don't know. Back to the question. So, yeah, we think you should be a DJ.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, like when you're starting to like, this looks like someone that like they know, like deep down inside.
Yeah, they kind of know what they want.
You know, you're just looking for someone to like give you a little bit of momentum or like a push to believe, to acknowledge that like your dream is worth it, right? I feel like we've all been in that scenario where you just need someone to be like, to validate you and be like, yes, this is what you should do. So I think you already have your answer.
Yeah, we can be those people for you.
Yeah.
Go do it.
Leave
and figure, like, especially the small town aspect, because I get that from the perspective. I mean, I'm from California and LA, but there's areas that feel very small town.
Yeah.
Like I have friends
like Encino.
Yeah. The Valley in general. But like I grew up around that area, so I'm very much of the mindset of like, oh, I don't like staying around the area I grew up in. Like I can visit it, but it's like there's so much more. Even if it just means going like, I don't know, 30 minutes one way in this state. Like that's still enough of a difference. Like you can go to Hermosa Beach and live a completely different life.
I think you just need a change. I think like that's like, as a human being, you need to get out of your comfort zone, even if it's fine. I feel like that's the problem, is most people are just like, they're happy. Just if you're happy and you know it, then you just stay put.
Yeah. And also, I would say I think it's like the FOMO of like, oh no, if I leave, what will happen? Yeah. And it's like, I promise you, everything will be the exact same when you get back.
100%.
Maybe people are a little bit older. Other than that, the entirety.
Well, not the exact same. They just have kids. That's all they do. Like,
well, they have kids, but I'm saying they don't change. Like, you know, like you go off to college and you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to leave and go out of town for college, and then you come back and it's like, so what's up? What are you guys doing now? And it's like, oh, you know, it's Tuesday, laundry day, whatever. It's like, I just say that because that's just how it feels. It's just, that's what it is. I know that like recently I was living in an area that I'd never lived in before, and it was near those fires. So we had to, our place didn't get burned down, but we had to go relocate back at my parents' place because they have a guest house that we could stay at, me and my wife. And it's the same. The whole area, the whole city is the same. The laser tag,
like time capsule. Did it feel
well, like there's some places that like shut down or gone and whatnot, but like the movie theater's still there. Yeah. The laser tag place I grew up in.
It's kind of nice. It's kind of like nice. Comforting.
It's but I don't like it. I'd much rather kind of not necessarily force a change, but I'd like to visit that type of place. I don't need to come back to it.
It's nice for a small amount of time. I'm from a small town. I'm from Fort Collins, Colorado.
Oh, okay.
Came out here like 2013, however many years that is. Oh my God, 12 years.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like most people from my high school just stayed in Colorado. Maybe they moved to Denver. Maybe that was like the big move, but I stopped even like keeping up with them because I feel like a few years, 5, 6, 10 years out, I was like, okay, like I got the gist here. You married your high school sweetheart, you have kids, and that's fine. That's totally fine. But like when I go back, it's like, okay, it might look different. There might be new like buildings, but it's like just the feeling is the same. I don't know if that's me mentally, like kind of like clipping back into it, or if it really just is that small town.
I think continuity. It is, because it's like you're the outlier who thought, oh, I should leave this place, and most people are like, why would we leave?
Yeah.
That's like,
I will say it's very dangerous because when you do leave and you come back, you have a superiority complex. You're just like, I'm better than everyone here. This is great. What did you do with your life? Like,
that happens.
Have a family, as if that's like not the goal. I'm just like, oh, no, I'm in LA competing with 21-year-olds. So
no, but that's good though. I think that's good. I think that's the type of life that a person who wants to challenge themselves will take. And if you're afraid to take those risks, then you will stay where you are, and you'll just always wonder what if.
Well, I agree, but I will say, if you are going to move somewhere, right, like you need to not just do one move and then stay stagnant. I feel like that's the biggest trap to fall into. Like even like with me, it's like I moved to LA And then it's like, okay, I've been here 12 years. And now what? Like, am I just going to be in LA forever? And I'm like you need to continually put yourself in different situations to grow as a human being. Otherwise, like, you might stay stagnant in one arena of your life. Like, let's say you might be growing in your career or growing in like your relationship, but like in one area or another, you're going to stay the same. And that might be fine, but you have to continually like look around you and like take measure of what you need to like take on, or what you need to change, or how you need to grow. Otherwise, it's kind of just redundant.
Yeah.
This might just be my personality type.
No. That's actually genuinely good advice. And I think we've given too much to this person. So
I'm going to call them Derek. Derek, just figure it out. Okay.
Get out of here, Derek. All right. I got one right here. This one says, my buddy always invites me to parties with him and then dips halfway through and leaves me with people I barely know. I'm a shy person and I don't want to be clingy, but I also don't want to I don't want to keep getting abandoned. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I have a friend like this, actually.
Yeah, we all have a friend like this.
Yeah, no, you know what this is? Your friend has an avoidant attachment style. And also, man, to get what's that thing called? Irish
exited.
Irish goodbye by a homie is crazy. I get it though. Like, at least give me a, hey bro, I'm thinking of leaving. Like,
you just like bounce.
Yeah, no, but you know what? I'm kind of like this though sometimes. I like, sometimes I'll just do the quick, like, yo, I tell people, I'm like, if I don't see you, I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
And then I'll at least say goodbye. And then there's some people where I'm like, I saw them like 10, 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's getting late. They kind of know the vibe.
Yeah.
It depends on if you came with the person. Oh, this is different. They said, no, this is actually weird because your friend invites you to these parties and then leaves you. That's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's no more loyalty, honestly. I feel like loyalty is like a dead art form. Just like, we came together, just let me know you're going. That's fine. You don't have to babysit me. But I feel like you're right. It's like an avoidant attachment style.
Yeah, if we drove together though, I'm kind of mad, bro. Like, hey man, you were my ride, but you never know. Some people have different intentions. Like, I'm the type of person where if I go to a party and someone invited me and I don't know anybody, I don't usually go out of my way to say hi. I should be more personable and get to know people and be more extroverted. But it's weird.
It's hard.
It's hard, but it's also like, you know what it is? Maybe it's the social battery of it all.
Yeah.
Because like my entire opus is to be entertaining.
Yeah, it's hard as an entertainer because it's like my like go-to strategy when I meet people is to entertain them. Like, I can't turn it off. So it's very draining because I'll meet people, but then I'll go right into like making them laugh, et cetera, and then I'm just like,
I feel like I'm the adverse. I tell them, don't you dare make me work right
now. We're a comedian.
Yeah, like, or I'm not here to entertain you. But it just depends.
Yeah.
I've done that when I've worked on like a show or two where the producers will see me just kind of hanging in between like action or takes, or if it's like a hosting job, and they'll like see me on a camera and I'm not paying attention because I'm like, we're not doing anything right now.
Yeah.
And they'll like get in if there's like an earpiece or if someone's on a walkie, they'll be like, hey, JD, just checking in. Everything okay? And I'm like, huh? I'm like, I'll hear somebody. I'm like, what do you mean? Everything okay? And they're like, oh, you just kind of look like, you might be down or something's going on. And I'll be like, oh, nah, bro, we're not live. I'm not wasting any energy right now. And I'll just be talking into the ether of wherever they're watching me
the
from.
God voice.
Yeah. And I'll just be like, yeah, no, when it's action, don't worry. I'll perk back up. That's how I do.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh, okay. Because they think like entertainers and actors are just always on.
Yeah.
Like, whatever they met in the auditioning room is who they are. I'm like, bro,
It's called acting.
Yeah.
and I'm fucking faking it right now.
Yeah, you gotta conserve.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Is that why it's called a conservatory?
I don't know. Is it?
Google it.
Google,
I'm just kidding.
somebody. All right, well there it is. I don't know if we gave you good advice. Yeah, you got to get out there. Dance and or find.
Also, for what it's worth, I think if you're invited to a party, you can leave the party without the person who invited you.
For sure.
But if you're inviting someone to a party, you can't leave the party. Does that make sense?
Not without saying bye.
Right. But like, if you were the invitee, you can go. But if you were the inviter, you gotta like
you should
handle it.
Yeah.
I matched with my best friend's little sister on Tinder. Oh, this is good.
There you go.
And at first, it was just friendly, like, LMAO, we matched. But then we started sending freaky texts. And now she's asking me to take her out. Oh, so that came first. TBH, I've always had a bit of a thing for her, but I didn't want to do my best friend like that. Low-key been avoiding him since we started talking, and I feel super awkward about the whole thing. That
Was the ha 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 in there too?
that was the,
I'm about to be
the
like,
Wario
goddamn,
giggle.
I'm about to be like, this dude's a villain. You get away from that sister, man.
I know.
What?
You're in trouble.
Nah, I don't know. What do you think?
Okay, so hold on.
Was there more?
I need a recap. So you match with your best friend's little sister, and now you're getting freaky, and you're hiding it from your best friend, but the girl wants to keep it going. So what do you do?
I need to know the age of this little sister. I don't like the word little.
She's
in there.
18.
I would. Yeah, she's
It
old
says right
enough.
here.
Oh, it says. All right, there we go. So yeah, we'll say she's 24 for this scenario. No, but no, you tell me. What do you think?
Okay, so I don't think I've been in this situation before.
No, I haven't either.
So you're okay. So you're dating your friend's sibling. What's more important? Your love life? I feel like it's gonna fuck your friendship up no matter what you do.
I think if it's your friend, it's friends before the family.
Friends before family.
Well, I think as a patriarchal man, I more than likely would be like, "Hey, bro, your little sister's on Tinder and match with me." I don't know, like, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then,
or do you develop the relationship first and come to your friend and be like, "Hey, so I didn't want to I wanted this to be real before I made it a thing because it happened. I didn't think it was anything, but then it became a thing. So I want to get your blessing before I fuck your sister."
Hell nah. Hell nah, because I'm not. I don't think. I mean, that to me, that's a similar scenario of like I match with you, or I match with your ex or something.
Yeah.
And if I've been your friend longer than I've been with a relationship and this type of thing. Yeah. I'm putting the friendship over.
Can you call dibs on a sibling? Also, why is it weird? Like, okay, I think we need to rewind. Is your friend are you a bad person? Like, are you a fuckboy? Because if you're a fuckboy, then don't do this, right? If this is just another girl, but if this is like oh my god, a connection, like then you need to tell your friend.
I think it's just I would tell my friend either way. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I think I would originally tell whoever the friend is, like, "Hey, bro, I matched with your little sister on Tinder." Weird. And then like go with what they go with after that. Like I'm just like, whoa, so awkward. So yeah, what's up? You want to play Fortnite tonight?
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, I think it's Tinder. If it was like Hinge, maybe because I feel like Hinge is when you want a relationship. Tinder is.
So I never used any of these because I met my wife before any of them existed. So I would have to get that type of feedback from someone who actually knows. I'm not really
on the apps, although I did just join Hinge, but it was purely for a confidence boost.
Okay.
I don't actually interact with these.
I don't know. I just know Tinder
I just get told I'm pretty a lot.
There you go.
It's enough for me.
I was told, well, Tinder's very much like swipe left, I don't want to mess with you. Swipe right, I'm trying to smash.
Well,
That's
all
what
of them
I
are
thought it
swipe.
was.
I feel like so regardless of what it is, I think all the dating apps are just now segregated by like affinity group. Where it's like okay, either you're a douchebag on Raya, or you're like,
Raya is the one where you got to be important enough to get on it.
Yes.
Right?
Okay. I will say I was on Raya.
Okay.
And every time I get on Raya, I fucking hate it with all of my heart. Thank you. I made it.
Isn't it like low key getting like a
no?
like
It used to be really cool.
Oh.
They've like since opened
like
up.
getting verified.
There are tiers.
Oh,
And,
okay.
Yeah. When I got on Raya, you had to like get a referral. Like it was a thing.
That's
was
crazy.
This was like in 2016 or something. So
Okay.
it was like, oh my god, how do I get on Raya? And then I got referred in, and I was like, I made it.
That's crazy.
Then I never met anyone. It's truly the worst thing on earth because all it is a PowerPoint presentation of like how cool you are and like all the brands you've worked with and like, so it's like there's celebrities.
So it's like the LA.
It's
app.
LA.
LA and New York, or maybe more LA.
It's mostly.
It's like the what do you do?
Well, they've opened it up now, yeah. But it's basically like the LA of it all, like the oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm like very legit and pretty and
Yeah.
skinny and like no one talks. Like you match with people. Not a single conversation.
That's crazy.
It sucks. And then they charge you and I paid for it. And then I'd be like, no.
What?
And then I'd get off and I'm like, fuck this. And then like a year later, I'm like, no, I'm cool. And I'm on Raya.
Right.
Sorry. So.
And then how would you compare that to Hinge?
So Hinge is for real people to really meet.
Okay.
Hinge is for relationships. I feel like that's like the go-to one. And then there's The League, which I don't know what that one's about. Do you guys know The League?
No, I know Bumble, but that's the one where women I think approach men first. which sounds like a man made this app.
Yeah. Bumble sounds like the
'Cause
people. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, Bumble sounds like a 5-foot short king.
Yeah.
Incel was just like, I'll make an app. I'll make an app for all of us. And they'll rue the day.
Dude, Bumble sounds like an app made by HR. Just
Yeah.
like, we're going to be inclusive here.
Yeah.
Women go first.
And then Tinder's just like
Tinder's like DTF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And that they mentioned Tinder, right?
This was Tinder. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Nah, bro.
Tinder
you
was
can't be effing on my little sister, dog.
No.
That's strange.
Yeah.
I mean, just especially if we're friends.
But okay, it's the freaky texts part.
So that means the little sister started sending, or vice versa, because who knows?
We started sending freaky texts.
Oh, it's a group.
And now she's asking me to take her out. Okay, so he started sending freaky texts.
Wait.
And she's like, "Whoa, not before dinner." Like,
wait, so who asked to take who out? It was
she's like, "Okay, you need to take me out." And a girl only does this
okay.
when a guy is like skipping to third base, and she's
Right,
like,
right.
"Relax,
Makes sense.
Trevor. Let's have a meal."
Don't make me tell my big brother.
Yeah.
Like, that's interesting. I just saw a viral post of, it was like a young 20-something girl who, I guess she started an OnlyFans that was like hidden.
Okay.
And she accidentally sent one of her paid messages to someone, or maybe like almost like a sugar daddy. She sent it to a real daddy. Yeah. And it's like her kind of like in a, probably like a underwear and a thong and like twerking, not twerking, but like her, curved her butt out. And it's like, hey, daddy, been thinking of you, blah, 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 blah.
No.
And then the post read like, OnlyFans girl accidentally sends her real dad a message that was meant for one of her OnlyFans like buyers.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then the dad like sent back like a long thing and said, Stephanie, I'm so sorry that I led you down this path.
Oh no.
And that I know that I took off some time for work, but I thought you would follow the right way in life. It seems that I wasn't there enough in your life, and now here we are, and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'll love you always as your father, blah, blah, blah.
Was this a suicide note?
I don't know. You never know, because I don't know. Dudes are fragile, so it's possible. But I think the girl, one, was embarrassed, but not embarrassed enough to not post it online and be like, my dad's tripping over my real daddy. Like,
yeah.
like
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're on OnlyFans, like I get you're behind a paywall, but like we know, like, right? Like the internet, it's not a secret.
No, I guess the dad doesn't look into his daughter's, because she might have like an extra Instagram account. That's usually how it is. It's like you have your public profile.
Yeah.
And then usually I would assume it would say in the bio, like, for the legit stuff, click.
Can you imagine?
This.
You know how like Instagram like suggests people like you may know, and then it's like your daughter's second account.
That's true. That's how it is.
So bad.
Yeah, it's fascinating. But
anyway, don't shit where you eat.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't know.
assuming you eat at your friend's house.
You got to tell the homie, man. You can't. Yeah. You got to tell in my opinion, you got to tell your bestie that, like, one, you're even talking to his sister.
Yeah.
And then two, then be like, hey, you might get the blessing after that. The blessing can't come later.
No. But again, it all really matters on your intention. Are you like really trying to date her and see if there's something there, or are you just trying to like?
True. Also, how deep is the friendship with your homie? If it's not that deep and it's like, oh, bro, we're just like
best friend.
Oh, best friend. That's
BFF.
Best friend. However many years of bromancing.
Ooh.
Dudes love dudes more than they love girls, so there's no way that he's gonna.
Can confirm.
All they do on the internet is complain about how like, women this, women that. It's like, it's all right, bro. Just say you want to do the homie. I get it.
Yeah. Stop avoiding him. Deal with your problems.
Yeah, I would say so. Or don't take our advice and, man, knock up that little sister and have a baby.
Let us know what happens.
Let that be the story of your life. I am now my best friend's brother in lust. I don't know.
What would you be if you and your best friend?
You become brother-in-laws, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Maybe that's better, because it's like, listen, bro, I wanted to be your friend so bad. I was like, I need to get in this family.
Yeah.
I need to get in there. I want to be your brother. All right. We got another one. And this one says, I've been living on autopilot for a while and want to pick up a new hobby, but everything feels so corny or expensive. How do I find something that actually sticks? Ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like.
So you want a hobby that's not. Yeah, do it right now.
Let's do. Hold on. I use the Google one sometimes. Hold on. Let me read this exactly as is and see what Google says, and then if not, ChatGPT can do it. Hey Google, I've been living on autopilot for a while and want to pick up a new hobby, but everything feels so corny or expensive. How do I find something that actually sticks?
That's a really relatable feeling. It's easy to get stuck in a rut, and finding a hobby that feels authentic and sustainable can be a challenge when so many options seem to fall into those corny or expensive categories. Here's a breakdown of how to approach finding a hobby that actually sticks, focusing on authenticity and affordability. 1. Self-reflection before you dive in. What genuinely interests you? Forget what's popular or what others are doing. What topics, activities, or ideas consistently pique your curiosity? Think broadly. Is it history, nature, technology, storytelling, problem solving, creating with your hands, understanding how things work? What did you enjoy as a kid? Often our childhood interests hold clues to what genuinely energizes us. Did you like building forts, drawing, collecting things, exploring, reading fantasy, playing board games? What frustrates you about the world? Or what do you wish existed? Sometimes hobbies can stem from a desire to solve a problem or create something you feel is missing. What kind of energy do you have / want to expend? Do you want something physically active, mentally stimulating, creatively expressive, or socially engaging? Do you prefer solo activities or group ones?
I can tell
What's your
pickleball.
learning style?
Pickleball.
Do you prefer learning by doing, by reading, by watching videos, or by being taught? 2. Shift
Number
your
2, we
perspective
just
on
get
how
this podcast is now all AI because we don't have to do it.
Wait.
We don't have to do this. We could literally just do that, and
great.
that's it.
One, I love the voice of your AI.
Oh, of course. I need a strong black woman to tell me what's going on in the world.
Why does your Siri sound like SZA?
No, right? Yeah. No, it's that's
Megan Thee
Google's Gemini.
Okay, wait. Can we ask the same question to ChatGPT and see what he says?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it on my phone?
Or
where's the prompt?
Here. Where's the prompt? Right. That's where we're at.
Okay.
There you go. I forgot ChatGPT has voices too. That's just my Google AI. I don't even know how I got it to that voice.
I've been living on autopilot for a while and want to pick up a new hobby, but everything feels corny or expensive. How do I find something that actually sticks?
It can be tough to find a hobby that really clicks, especially if you're feeling a bit disconnected. I'd suggest starting small and exploring different activities without pressure. Think about what you enjoyed as a child or something you've always been curious about.
They fucking plagiarizing.
They're off each other. Oh, sorry, Chat. Keep going.
Keep going, please.
No worries. It's all about exploring and finding what feels right for you. Maybe try a few different things and see what sticks. You could take a class, join a local group, or just experiment at home. The key is to have fun and not stress about it too much. Let yourself be open to the experience.
Thank you for being so short and sweet. And that is why no one has an Android.
I feel like, do we have to give advice now? Because now I feel, listen, and I got the Siri in the back pocket.
Oh. You're ambidextrous. That's good.
Yeah, no, that's funny. I just like using this because it's already built into the phone.
Oh.
And I don't have to go to ChatGPT and ask it questions particularly. But yeah, now let me give you a human answer. This one's going to cost you more money. You're on autopilot and want to pick something up that you feel corny or expensive. Everything feels corny or expensive. That's a weird thing to say. Corny or expensive. 1, get your money up. 2, corny. Stop being insecure. And finding something that sticks. I feel like ChatGPT kind of gave you the answer. You just got to do something that you're passionate about.
That makes you happy. I mean, that's kind of how I started stand up. I was like very I like hit a wall at my day job, and I was like I'm just not. This is not satisfying. And then I was like, I don't know, like what brings me joy? And I had I meditated and I did like all the little classes and work all the bullshit to like dig deep and be like, okay, what do I actually enjoy doing? What brings me joy? And I was like, well, I've always loved making people laugh, so maybe I'll go to an open mic. I've always said I'd go to an open mic, and then I just set a deadline, which is the most important part of anything. And then I went to an open mic and I was like, okay, great. new hobby.
That's cool. You actually wanted to do stand up. Like you just you always thought of like, oh, I'd like to try it.
I always thought like I'd like to try it, but it was never. I never wanted to be a stand up comedian. I didn't know that was a job.
Well,
So,
what influenced you to want to try an open mic?
just because I was like really unhappy, and I was like, what brings me joy? Let me just go make people laugh.
Oh, okay.
It just was truly for the love of making people laugh.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I set a deadline because I was like, all right, I've been saying this for like since college. So and I started, I was like, I've been saying this for like 8 years.
And did you see someone do stand up beforehand that made you think that way, or did you?
Not really,
always
but there were
just think-
times where I would like go to a comedy show and I was like,
Okay.
I could do that.
Well, you would go to a comedy show. See,
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
But I used to work in entertainment marketing. So I used to work at movie studios and like work at like red carpet premieres and stuff like that. And then at first, like the first couple years I moved to LA, it was like the coolest thing ever. And I was like, I'm here with like celebrities.
Yeah.
And I'm like at the red carpet. And then one day I woke up and I realized I was like, oh, I'm jealous of these people on the carpet. Like I'm just the help at the carpet. They're actually
That's funny.
right? I was like, oh, I'm 20 feet from stardom. Like I'm creative adjacent. And that's when I had like a true like mental breakdown. I was
Okay.
like, what am I doing here? I'm so jealous of these people. And I think I'm funny. Like why can't I do that? And that's kind of what started the spiral. And then I was like, how do I get out of the spiral?
That's fascinating. Creative adjacent. I genuinely know exactly what you're saying because I've been on. I accidentally became a silly guy and just got on TV. I didn't know.
How did this happen?
A buddy of mine was like, "You want to do stand up?" He's like, "I dare you." I was like, "No, I don't want to do that." I was acting at that point, but we went to a comedy show at the Laugh Factory, and he was like, "We should try this." And I'm like, I looked at him and I was like, "But you're not even the funny one in our friend group. That don't make no sense. Why would we do that?"
Yeah.
And then I just got into we did an open mic over at the Laugh Factory, and we had 3 minutes clean, and I had 2 out of 3 jokes that hit, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool."
Yeah.
And in comparison to acting where no feedback, where it's like you just act, you submit, and it's like who knows if you got that job. And I was like, oh, it felt good to get like at least in person, like you're funny with a laugh or you're not with a no response.
Plus there's like a direct like path, right? And like you are in charge of it. Like we said earlier, it's like there's a low barrier to entry, but then you
control it,
right? Like there's no gatekeepers. I mean there are, but you can just like build it block by block. It's like, okay, the funnier you are, the better your tape, the more opportunities, the more like you're creating it all. And so I feel like it's way more satisfying than acting, because I also thought I wanted to be an actor.
Right. It's definitely more satisfying.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I am satisfied when I do book acting things.
Yeah.
But acting is just so much more of like, people don't realize it's like a very rigid and corporate type of thing, because at the end of the day, your art isn't as important as we need to make money off of this thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same, unfortunately now to a degree, with stand-up. Like, we work in nightlife. We don't really work in the art of stand-up. Like we do, but the buildings we work in don't think that way. They're just like, I got to sell these chicken tenders.
Yeah,
I got to sell this alcohol.
Yeah.
And like, if you can bring enough people in here to buy, then you can make some money too.
Yeah. You're so right. That's 100%.
It's unfortunate. Yeah. I remember somebody told me, they were like, well, I think it's my wife. It's more that we work in nightlife. We don't work in the art of stand-up. Like, we are artists as we go up there and we do what we do.
Yeah.
But more than likely, like, everyone who's in that building who is creative adjacent is just kind of like, all right, I'm ready to get out of here, or like this guy didn't sell, or this lady didn't sell well enough, or they oversold and now we treat them like kings and queens.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
So that's fascinating. But I remember I was hosting a show, and I remember asking a friend of mine this, because it felt like everybody there was like on edge, from like the grip to the lighting to the producers. Like how you said you were jealous of these people in a way, or envious of these people.
Yeah.
I could feel the envy because I was the guy on camera.
Yeah.
And usually I don't ever think about that, but you know what it was? This was like the longest running job hosting I'd had in a while. And it was like we did it for a year.
Oh, cool.
So it's one of those things where I'm the face of this product, and I got the vibe from people with whether it was like passive aggressive comments or just behavior, or maybe they were upset that I wasn't jovial every day I came in. I wasn't angry, but it was just like, I'm like, all right, y'all getting to know me. We on month 6. I ain't got to smile every goddamn day. I'm smile when we doing the show. I'm not trying to be rude, but more that I'm just like, I'm a person. We're at work. I'm doing my job. Y'all do yours. But I could tell there was a lot of them who like felt that, like, maybe they felt like I thought it was important, or they just looked at me like, oh, like, oh, I could do that too. And I'm like, hey, get your ass in front of that camera. If
Yeah.
you think you so damn talented, I'd take a day off.
That's what I was
I
talking
don't
about
care.
earlier. Earlier, it's like the whole like everyone can be a comedian. It's like it's the arrogance of it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to. If you really are going to be a comic and that's your passion or you're discovering it, go ahead. But it's the arrogance of like thinking that just because you have a microphone and because you tell the most outlandish story or like you're just like grotesque in your speech, you know what I mean? Sometimes
Yeah.
people are like up there and they're just. It's all shock value. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What are you saying that's funny right now?
No material.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an entitlement, even from the audience. Listen,
Yeah.
they feel entitled enough to interrupt you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's my boy Godfrey who said that? He said, you would never do that shit at the opera. You would never do that shit. Somebody hitting those high notes and then you're like, I think.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
nobody does
Do
that.
it again. Do the other one.
Yeah. That's just, unfortunately, there's like an entitlement and I can do that, like you
Yeah.
said, mentality to
Yeah.
comedy. And for anyone who feels that way, bring your ass. Come get on stage, bomb, and then go back to your mediocre life.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know. It's one of the things where it's like, I wouldn't be a comedian if a friend didn't get me into it. I never wanted to
That's
be
a
a part of
great
it.
story, though. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
crazy
just
beginning.
it's just silly. I was just like, I don't know. I'm acting. I'm cool. And I got into that on accident. Another friend
Yeah.
told me I was too entertaining in class in college.
Yo, you have great friends.
They low-key accidentally gave me a career because I was not planning on doing any of this.
You've never been left at a party, have you?
Never. Because I'm fucking DJing it. I'm like, boots, boots, boots. We're going till 7.
DJ Mammogram in the house.
But yeah, I literally forgot what oh no, you got ChatGPT to answer
Yeah.
it. We got you. And
Just
I
be
think
happy.
we got one more and we'll end on this. Did I read the last one or did you read it?
I think you read it.
You want to read this one?
You already have it. It's fine.
Huh?
It's already.
I got it. All right, here we go. This is silly and weird. What the hell? It says my girlfriend has been writing letters to Luigi Mangione for months. I don't know what she's been sending, but it feels really sus. Even if it's a one-way thing, what should I do about it? Hey man, you just gotta let your girlfriend write, because allegedly Luigi is a goddamn hero. I don't know. Listen. Sounds like you lost your girl to Luigi and them big ass eyebrows. That's all I gotta say.
Yo, how is he such a sensation? Everybody loves Luigi.
Murder's popular in this country.
We really do love it.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. So he knows that she's writing to Luigi, but not.
But she's not
what
telling him what's in the
Yeah.
message.
How did you find out that she was writing to Luigi? Like you saw what it was addressed to, or who it was addressed to? Weird.
That's a silly one. That's a weird one.
What if she's writing to him like, I'm gonna kill my boyfriend? So, I wouldn't stop her.
I'll see you in the cells. Like, no, I don't know. That's
You've
funny.
inspired me to
I
follow
love
my
that he
dreams.
says it's feeling mad sus. It's like, nah, bro. It's beyond sus. We're
Yeah.
past that. I mean, not like. I mean, if you want to support Luigi and all that stuff and go against the capitalism and the healthcare system, I get it. I don't care. But
You know what you should do? You should write letters to Diddy and see what she says. If we're all gonna write to people. in
yeah,
prison.
we're all gonna just write to random
Yeah.
people. Yeah. You should start writing letters to Diddy and hide them and be like, whoa, and just be slathered in baby oil. All your.
I'm just trying to pitch a song. Ugh. It's kind of weird.
That is
Why
weird.
do people write to inmates?
Well, people are weird. And people,
Forgot.
people are weird, and human error
Yeah.
is a thing.
I mean, okay. To answer this question, what are your options? You either
You gotta say,
Address
I'll
her?
take it to the mailbox, honey.
yeah.
I'll deliver it, and then you can rip it open and read it and never send it, and then
Or you Luigi Mangione her and then grab the letter and read it. That's an option.
that's a lot of work. That's not, I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I don't even know what's going on with Luigi right now. It's so funny how we are so desensitized to the news because wasn't he going to his trial, or his trial's coming up? It'll be on TV.
Right now it's just the Diddy trial.
Right now it's all Diddy.
Yeah.
It's all those wild stories about him and baby
Are you
oil.
following the trial?
I follow like too many channels who are talking about it.
Yeah.
But they are all piecing it together in weird ways. And then there's like one channel that's like cohesive, but their videos are just super long. So you have to like watch it on like 3 times speed or 2 times speed and just listen to what's happening.
I listen to it like as I fall asleep.
There you go.
Just like a gentle
No,
trial.
That's how traumatized we are as people in America.
Just like murder.
Like, oh, what?
Yeah.
What did he do to that car? He blew it up?
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Cuddy's having a moment.
Cuddy. Yeah. Because I think he didn't have to come and do that. He chose to.
I don't Oh.
I think that's what I heard. So
Can you choose? I don't know if you can choose.
I mean, if you're subpoenaed, then you have to come.
I think everyone was subpoenaed.
I thought that he had actually had an option.
So you
And
are listening to the videos.
a little bit. I just told you 2 hours worth, 2 times speed.
I don't know. I don't know if he was subpoenaed or not, but it sounds like from
I know Cassie was.
it
'cause
sounds
Cassie's
like from the lawyer that I listened to who like goes over it.
No, well, who's the lawyer you listen to? You're
I don't
talking
know, but
about
she
me
goes,
having deep cuts.
I'm a lawyer, and I read the so you don't have to.
Yeah.
And today's
This
trial.
is a TikTok
Yeah.
character. I know who this is.
Yeah.
I think.
No, not the one that you're thinking of. Not the girl who talks about like airline points and stuff.
No, but I'm just saying. I'm thinking that I would at least. I don't know who it is exactly,
Okay,
but I'm
low-key,
saying I know
I
the
want to tell
concept.
you who it is, but like my only descriptive words are racially based, and I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
let's save it.
So
then. You're racist.
I'll just show you a picture. Okay.
No,
so-
I know this. It's a black girl. I know who it is.
No, it's not a black girl.
It's not a black
She's
girl?
Asian. Well, sorry. The girl I thought you were thinking about is Asian, but the girl that I'm thinking about I think is Middle Eastern.
The girl that I am talking about is Asian, but she's on YouTube.
The girl who was like, she's so monotone. She's like,
No,
do you guys
no,
know what I'm
this is-
talking about?
no.
She's like, she'll dress up like a flight attendant, so she'll have a little thing. And she's like,
No, I don't know.
did
that.
your flight get canceled? Erica.
It's Erica.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about Erica.
Yeah.
He's-
I'm talking about somebody else.
We're talking about something else, but Erica she's very popular, but she's so monotone, and she dresses up like a character, but she can't act, and she's just like, "Hi, I ordered an extra bag of peanuts. Where are they? Oh, I'm Erica."
Is that part of the character?
No,
I gotta
it's not
see
a
this.
character. Like, what's an example? She goes,
Oh,
Oh.
your baggage comes out too late.
Yeah.
You're due a partial refund because you waited. Past
yes,
7
but she
days.
does the character. So she'll do the flight attendant and she'll do the passenger.
But she never changes her demeanor.
No, so she'll be. This is the passenger. She goes, "Hi, my bag never came from my plane. Where is it now?" And then she just puts on a scarf and she's like, "Oh, that's crazy. Let me look into it for you." And then she goes back to the customer. "Oh, that's actually Erica, the girl I follow. She told me that I get a $20 voucher." And then the goes back to the United character and goes, "Oh, okay. Here's the voucher," like that. But it's right.
No disrespect. I'm hating all this. This is
So funny.
This sounds.
It's so monotone that I love it. Like I can't stop watching.
But then she talks about Diddy, so then she's like, "Hi,
No, wrong
I'm
person.
Sean Diddy Combs."
Other person talks about Diddy. She's like,
Oh.
but she follows a similar format. She was like, "I'm a lawyer and I watched the trials, or I read the manuscript, so you don't have to." Today, da, 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 da. But anyway, so what I've learned from that lawyer is that a lot of the witnesses were subpoenaed because a lot of them had to get immunity because they were like, "I don't want to talk about this. I was going to take this to my
I'm
grave."
not going to that damn thing because I don't want Diddy to come.
Exactly,
put a
but
hit
they were
on me later.
subpoenaed, so they had to. They were forced to, and then a lot of times they had to get their own lawyer, who then made a deal with the judge to be like, "Okay, he doesn't want to tell you what happened because he would incriminate himself." So then the lawyers would go, "Okay," or the judge would be like, "All right, you have immunity. So you're going to tell us that you were involved in a drug deal or something. We're not going to prosecute you for it
I don't trust
if
that shit.
you snitch."
Yeah. Well,
You don't have an option. If you're subpoenaed, you have
you gotta
to.
let me wear a face mask or something in there, something
Yeah.
to cover my identity to a degree.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's wild. I feel like now we all need to go get caught up on the Diddy trial so we know exactly what happens next.
Yeah.
I don't know. Good. Shout out to Luigi.
Oh yeah. I forgot the question.
I almost accidentally shouted out Diddy, but that's not gonna happen. I think that's it. I don't know. I think we might. I think we're.
Okay, JD, I feel like we gave really good advice.
I think we gave good advice.
Yeah.
I think we actually gave like healthy advice.
Yeah,
You know.
kind of.
See, this is what comedians are. We have a level of emotional intelligence that's out there.
We really do. We are very emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
Some of us.
Because we're all sad clowns. Well, not all of us.
Oh.
Some are. I don't know. So, you ever met a comedian where their life's just going great?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, all right, bro, great. Or you
Yeah.
know what? You know what's a new thing, actually? Segue is comedians who are randomly starting out and or getting, I don't know if they're getting popular, but their parents are like just billionaires. And this is just like a funny random hobby they're trying out.
No.
Yeah, I've
Who
seen.
are these?
I don't know. There's like I heard like out in the little Rogan sphere out there in Austin, there's like one or two comedians who's like their dads are just oil tycoons, so they are just like, I think I'll be a comic, you know? And that's happened before in like I think the LA and New York scene and everywhere else. It's just like you'll have I mean, it doesn't matter where you come from.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things where it's like they almost just never felt certain adversity and struggle, so it's like, you know what? I think I'll just start from the bottom of comedy. And listen, I'll take my lashings as at these open mics, and
It'll be great.
Get 2 claps.
Yeah, that's their life experience is open mics.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's the trials and tribulations they've dealt with.
That's what it is sometimes.
Good for them.
I don't know. Well, I appreciate you for coming through.
Of course, this is so much fun. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Y'all know what it is. Unlicensed advice on all socials. Do you want to tell them where they can find you and everything?
Yeah, on all socials at Reem Edan, Reemedan. And I have a tour coming up in August/September. So go to my website, Reem Edan, and I will see you at my shows.
There we go. All right, y'all. That's been a new episode. We appreciate you. See you on the next one. Peace.